way?
Yeah, that way. Yeah, because I'm off tomorrow.
That's right. There we go.
What?
Wonder if the wooden spoon is clean
Because I know ours broke.
on your buttocks.
This is your team. Is Auburn a 1 seed in the tournament? Not number 1 overall. Yeah. But is Auburn still considered a 1 seed?
I would. I mean, I don't trust Bruce Pearl, but when you look at the team with Green and Davison, Kessler in the middle, and arguably the number 1 pick in the NBA draft, and Jabari Smith, I have a hard time saying no. Yes, they are. And they're a nightmare when they're right.
I think they have to win the SEC tourney. You have to double down. Regular season, tourney, and then I would say number 1. If they don't win the tourney, they can't be a number 1.
I'm with you, David. If they let Kentucky steal that, then yeah, I can't put them in 1. I got to put them in 2. Now let's go to the Big Ten tournament, Mike.
How about no?
If I gave you Purdue, Illinois, Wisconsin, or the field to win the Big Ten tournament, which would you take?
I would take the 3 you listed. Look, I'm not convinced there's a great team in the Big Ten, but I think the quality does drop off after those 3. And look, Wisconsin lost to Nebraska. Illinois had a bad loss late in the year. I'm not saying they're infallible, but I'll take those 3 over the rest because I have such a hard time with what? Iowa? Michigan State. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Ohio State? Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm taking the field because, look, even though Iowa lost last night, they could have won. Their main player missed 3 free throws with 4 seconds to go that would have got them the game. And honestly, Rutgers, they're on a roll. In Michigan, when they're playing, I could easily see them going on this. They have the potential to go on a run because they have everything that you need for March. And I know that's weird. I can't
It
mistake,
is.
and I'll give you your team all praise. Mike, who is the unranked team that you just don't want to play?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but after being 9-8, they seemingly cut the cancer out, and I believe have gone 10-1. Respect me, bro. Does anyone want a piece of the Memphis Tigers right now?
Wow.
What?
Memphis, addition by subtraction.
They were 9-8.
I know. I get it.
Then a certain Bates Academy graduate who shares the name of the school had a, quote, back injury, annexed out. They've gone 10-1, beating everybody. They're drubbing teams. They got an NBA lottery pick at center in Dural, or however you say his name. Guys, I don't think anybody wants a piece of that from the unranked ranks. I would not want to see Memphis in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
I agree. I mean, Memphis, I think was like 4th or 5th in the nation.
Yes.
Respect me, bro.
Correct.
It was a blowout. They boat raced them. I mean, Houston boat raced Memphis. Man, I'm looking at Mike. You may be right because I thought he had lost control of the team. I'm like, man, they're gonna be in the NIT, and not anymore. I don't know if there is addition by
quietly
subtraction.
done their business, and now, hey, show me. Yeah, maybe they do go one and done, but I'll tell you right now,
They're hot right now.
oh, dude, you don't want to see that type of team. All right, so if I ask the same question to you, unranked, I don't care if they're power 5 or not, mid, major, low, mid, whatever. Who would be your team if Memphis is in? You just do not want to see them when those brackets come out.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier, man. They're so up and down. Right now, Michigan has the
Michigan.
football.
Okay, David.
I would go Ohio State. I do. I
You
like
know what?
Liddell's play. I think if they can get hot.
And they're -2 people, David, who are going to come back.
Kyle Young will be back, our
Correct.
try-hard defender. Okay,
Correct.
I can live with that. Next question.
All right. Next question is, Mike, how many teams should the Big Ten get into the NCAA tournament?
Oh, Jesus. I got to
And let's just go to the bottom, because at the bottom,
Rutgers
there's...
is in for sure.
Is Rutgers in?
Yes. And that win at Assembly Hall was incredible. Harper just comes down, hits the dagger, mute button on the crowd.
Mike, I feel in my 30 for 30 voice. What if I told you that Rutgers would get the double bye, start on Friday, and not Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, or Ohio State?
IDQ shooting drug use. Right here we find
And I was
ourselves.
like, well, who got the fourth bye?
Rutgers. That's right. The Warriors of the Raritan.
Indiana.
I put them. Yeah, and you know what? Damn near beat Purdue as well. David, here's the problem. We joke about this. It's not about me wanting them. Are there 70 good
resume.
teams in the country?
Correct.
You get to a point where it's like, if we think the Big Ten is 80% as good as it's talked about, I'll take the 9th best team from that conference over the 6th best team from the ACC.
Here's the thing about Indiana. Close losses just don't help you. If they play games for 38 minutes, Indiana would probably be a top 10 team. But they find ways to lose games.
And March Madness coming up quick.
They just did it to Purdue. They did it to a lot of teams. For Indiana, to me, you got to play Michigan. You got to beat Michigan. Not only that, you got to turn around and what do they have? Purdue or Illinois next? You got to beat Illinois. And now I think you're in. Because right now, yeah, Woodson has his team almost there, but man, they cannot get over the hump. That, my friends, is your college basketball blitz. 97. Good afternoon.
Oh, hi there. It's Conference Championship Week in college basketball, and FanDuel Sportsbook's got offers. Right now, new customers can place their first college basketball bet risk-free. You don't win, you get up to $1,000 back. You thinking about joining FanDuel? And again, listen, I don't need the promotions. Like, how long are you going to think about joining? However you have it. How many people are left who haven't? I don't know. I'm just a guy. Bottom line, FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download FanDuel Sport. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to get some offers for the current people. Yeah, really, maybe. Alrighty, FanDuel Sportsbook. Sign up today. Promo code TICKET. That's promo code TICKET. 21 and up. Present Michigan. First online real money wager only. Refund issued. Non-withdrawable site credits expire in 14 days. Restrictions to apply. See terms. Sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gotta 7117. It's Vanguard, the official partner.
This is Jim Rome with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Kyrie Irving was back in Boston yesterday, and it went pretty much exactly how you would expect it to go. He got booed a ton. So much so that it overshadowed a Jason Tatum 50-piece. Tatum went for 54. Celtics get another huge dub, and yet the story this morning was still Kyrie, because it always is. I'm Jim Rome.
We all know the soothing scent of Vicks Baseball Rub, the comforting scent families everywhere have come to trust. Whether you had a pesky cough and couldn't go to sleep, or you just needed a loving touch of care to help you feel better, Vicks Baseball Rub has always been there. It always made you feel better, and today, it still does. Reach for Vicks Baseball Rub and wrap yourself in the calm and soothing relief only Vicks Baseball Rub can bring. Vicks Baseball Rub, trusted soothing vapors, always there for you.
Hi, Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for fur babies. If you think it's been hard being stuck at home for a year, think about your dog. It's been 7 years for them, and they deserve to get out and sniff the world too. So grab Daisy, Ranger, or Doodles and hit the road. But be sure to stick your head out the window and look for Motel 6. And like all pets, Baxter stays free. Hot dog. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Well, you just saw the forecast, Detroit. It's another cold one, and more on the way. If you're ready to trade in that winter coat and boots for a t-shirt and flip-flops, make plans to head down to Lakeland, Florida, where it's warm and sunny all year round. There's Legoland Florida Resort and Safari Wilderness Ranch, as well as beautiful gardens to explore. Or you can get out on the lakes, maybe go for a hike, plus all that good food. Florida's sweetest spot is calling. Go to visitcentralflorida.com to plan your trip.
See an edge in a game that you're watching? Is your favorite player primed for a big second half? What if you could build your parlay live while watching the game and boost it? Now you can. Introducing PointsBet's new exclusive feature, Live NBA Same Game Parlay. For the first time ever, build the perfect live same game parlay only with PointsBet. Combine your favorite bets anytime during the game, including spreads, totals, player props, and more. Cash in on a comeback. Player performance in the payouts, and even increase profits with same-game parlay boosts. Watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet. Download the PointsBet app today. Use code Michigan2K to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. So what are you waiting for? It's time to elevate your live betting game. Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Get the latest sports news and inside information about Michigan and Michigan State on the 5-Star Zone with Rico Beard. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
All right, so before we get to Rico Beard with a bold take that maybe isn't going to be a bold take in a month, so maybe he's like ahead of the curve. I mean, he is the only guy in the show who applied successfully and got into Harvard. I do want to add a Calvin Ridley update because we give him a cross for Justin Herbert. Okay, I'm going to go home now. Rico will tell you everything he's gotten right in the last 2 years. I just want to add a Calvin Ridley note because this is the worst case scenario. He was betting on his own team. Now, they are careful to tell you that in the 5-day period, he bet on Atlanta to win both straight up and in parlays. One problem. You're an NFL wide receiver who claimed for mental clarity and mental well-being I had to step away from the team. And one of the first things you do while stepping away and saying that you weren't even watching football is you were betting on your team. Can't do it. You bet on hockey. Maybe you could have listened to Kenny, bet some overs on the Kraken. I don't even know if the Kraken were playing. Point is, look, could have been Alabama football. He is now suspended for at least the upcoming season after missing half of last season, stepping away from the team. Now, you're saying he just spoke. I really need to hear what he has to say.
Well, Mike, he took to the platform that you hate the most. He took to Twitter. I bet 1,500 total.
Irrelevant.
I do not have a gambling problem.
Also irrelevant.
I couldn't even watch football at that point.
Makes no sense and irrelevant.
Just gonna be more healthy when I come back.
Yeah, you're probably not coming back. Again,
I know I was wrong, but I'm getting 1 year LOL.
yeah, well,
LOL?
here's an LOL. Your team picked up your 5th-year option last year for him.
What's up, Slick? About 5 minutes away. Okay. Do they have? I wonder if they give. Well, I'll ask if they got hard hats. Okay. Well, grab one for Dylan. Yeah. Yep. That'll work. All right, bud. All right, I'll ask about that. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're ending there, so for Dylan, I can grab. I'll try to grab his iPad, Andrew's iPad. And Andrew needs a vest too. Large vest. All right. Yep. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye.
Earn that money back. It's gonna be such a heavily incentive-laden contract. You get league minimum.
And the league still has to pay you back.
Right. Everybody's gonna be watching everything that you do. You're gonna have to basically turn in your phone so they can check.
So dumb. So dumb. And again, don't do this whole thing. 'Cause I know you get, well, gambling is addictive. No, that's not this situation. This guy, for no good reason, tells me, for a good reason, he says, hey, I got to get my life together. I got some medical problems. So I got to, okay. But then for no good reason decides to start gambling on his own team while saying he's not even watching the games. Come on, just stop, please. Just stop.
You did all this and you're ruining a career. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
David, I'm with you. I never understand it. His
Right.
whole life was designed around becoming an NFL football. Your whole life, everything he did probably from the 7th grade as a high-level athlete, right? As a big-time player, and you threw it away. What?
Hope it was worth it. LOL. Well, here's the thing.
Jesus.
Here's the thing that I don't understand is if you feel the need to do this, this is where, you know, the whole Chris Carter fall guy, have one of your boys place to bet. You can't put this in my name. I can't have a paper trail, nothing. But Falcons are going to cover this game. You got to trust me on it.
It is insane.
You put it on your phone. So,
You know who should have been placing the bets for you? Your agent. Dead serious.
not even one of your boys.
No, I'm your agent. Your agent has his own account. Hey, Bobby, do me a solid. I need a 4-teamer sizzle here. We didn't have this conversation. How would they ever have found out?
They would. I didn't know if agents couldn't bet on games either because you know stuff.
Then have Bobby's wife.
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying.
Agent can get someone to do it for him.
Get the no-name hanger on, right? That's sitting there, drinking all your alcohol, smoking all your weed. Get him to do it.
There it is. Everyone's got a fixer in the NFL. The agent's job. If Calvin Ridley wanted a hot fudge sundae and 2 hot blondes in Cincinnati on a Thursday night, the agent will make it happen.
Right. So and call your guy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Put 11 people between you and that bet. Put your agent's wife's boyfriends, side pieces,
You ain't need 11
sisters,
people.
house cleaners.
Right, Kenny, you're my bet guy. You make the bet. Nobody even thinks, if we were in a room together, nobody would put us together and say we know each other.
Or here's option B.
Don't do it.
Bet on anything but the NFL. They would never have an issue if he's wagering on college football, if he was wagering on the NBA. It's not going to be something they're thrilled about, but you're not catching a case. Just don't bet on this one particular thing. That's it. So Calvin Ridley, potential major trade target. Hey, you know what? Rico's right. Absolute would have been a stud if you got your hands on him here. He has vaporized his career.
I mean, I thought he was going to be discounted because he sat out last year, and some people don't look at mental illness the same as others. So, you know what? Let's just see what we can get for him. Maybe you could have got him for less. You got a